Oilers postgame following one of those wildest thirds periods I've seen this season for the Okotoks Oilers, following those 6-5 in regulation to the Bonnyville Pontiacs, and now joining me is assistant coach for the Okotoks Oilers, Reid Hnatowich. There's plenty of places to open this book to start tonight. The first period, I thought the team came back after that media timeout to make things interesting against Bonnyville. This team was down 2 twice in the game, and they come back both times and take a lead. But just, I guess, illustrate what happened on the ice from your standpoint.
Yeah, I enjoyed the resilience out of the group. I think every time we did put ourselves in a situation where we were down, we really strived together to come back and fight back. But I think this team, the learning curve with it is just learning how to produce a 60-minute effort. And to date, we haven't won a game yet where, it hasn't been a solid effort from the entire group. And that was today. That first 10 minutes really costed us in terms of just production. They took it to us quite nicely at the start, and then after that did our best to kind of fight back, but ended up coming up short. So it's putting and piecing together a consistent effort for the entire 60 minutes from each individual guy is what this team needs to figure out here.
I'll start. I don't have to say anything about Bowden Singleton or regular ends. They played like number 8, number 14, but Yoder comes onto that line, and the goals he scored were absolutely ginormous. And I look to that goal where you guys take the lead on the power play. That is a high caliber shot he took, but 6 goals in 4 games for Yoder. Obviously, there's something good coming out of number 7.
Yeah, he's a guy that, the coaching staff has worked with for years in terms of our summer development. And who we're familiar and comfortable with. And I think he has some pretty cool offensive vision. He has some pretty cool, speed with his hands and his in-tight control. And if he has time and space and is in a good situation, those are the kind of quality shots and quality offense that we're expecting from him. So super excited with his play.
Last one for the defense side of things. Jamie Weller comes back in the lineup. I gave him hardest working Oiler. I thought he started where he did in the depth chart, and he ended up on the final pair. He was out there for the final minute when you guys were down 6-5. But, we talk about the fun part about this lineup. It's always somebody different every night. No different for Jamie Weller.
Yeah, I was super excited with him and what he brought forward to the table today. He's a guy just working on kind of building that fundamental strength, getting faster, everything kind of for a younger defenseman. But he's really taking his smarts and his hockey IQ and implementing them. So excited for what he can bring to the table moving forward.
It doesn't get any easier on Friday. Fort McMurray in town. I know a loss like this can be tough for the young players who did their job to come back in this game, and you get no points out of it in the end result. And things kind of seem to be bad from worse at times on the at-home ice right now with 6 in a row. But what do you take from this loss? What's instructed? What's implemented during the week and getting ready for Fort McMurray on Friday?
Right, Fort McMurray is a high-octane offense team, just like Bonnie. So I think the biggest thing, if we can't learn from what we transpired and what produced today in terms of just a 60-minute effort, that's one that we need to really dial in terms of puck drop, going out and putting forward our best effort from the goaltending position to the defense to the forwards. We just need to be better in playing a more consistent game and leaving a lot more on the table from that first minute all the way to minute number 60.
Appreciate the time, Coach, and we'll see you on Friday.
Thanks, Gino.
With tonight's first star of the game with Yoder of the Okotoks Oilers. And, well, 4 games in, 6 goals. It's exactly how you drew it up, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Just glad to get off to a good start.
I wanted to just ask you about the game tonight against the Pontiacs. You guys were down a couple times. You were down 2 at 2 different times of the game. What changed in the Oiler locker room and what changed on the bench with you guys, including your line mates tonight, Bowden Singleton and regular Renz?
After the first, we just decided that we're sick of losing, and we decided as a team we got to come out better, and we have way more, and I think we did that in the second and third.
Just the end result, obviously no points at all. What do you take from this game? What was kind of said behind closed doors, if you're allowed to kind of relay that to us? What is kind of going through this team's mindset right now going against Fort McMurray on Friday?
Right now we're just focused on playing a full 60. We didn't do that tonight, and it kind of bit us in the rear end, but against Fort Mac, we're just going to play a full 60 and get it done.
I want to ask you finally about your transition from the Western Hockey League to the Alberta Junior Hockey League. How are things kind of fit in for you so far here in the first few games? You've got the goals, you've got the points, you've got the line mates. How are you feeling the Junior A game?
On ice, as you said, is looking pretty good, but off ice, the guys are great. They really welcomed me in. Same with my billet family, amazing. And from what I've learned so far, this organization is great from top to bottom.
Ty, appreciate the time, and we'll see you on Friday against Fort McMurray.
Thank you.